If my superpowers don't come with extra energy, people gonna be SOL.
Thank
Because
you.
look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rest.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sit down and relax.
Yeah. So say you were a Superman type hero, right?
Mhm.
It would be like the purge on Sundays because you would have your Sunday fun day. I will be there for recovery efforts on Monday. And I will save life from the rubble. But today, ain't no way the universe ever gonna give me those superpowers because I'm not gonna do the right thing.
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
All right, Jay. I wanted to do something quirky
Okay.
for this YouTube exclusive. Superman is coming out, and we know how I feel about Superman.
Yes.
But I wanted to ask a stupid question. What would your superpowers be if you had superpowers? Like, what would you choose to have your superpowers be if you had superpowers? And would you be a active superhero or would you be a lazy superhero?
Here's the thing. In answer to your question, my superpower would be something on the level of like a Jean Grey.
The Phoenix?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would not be a hero. So that's to answer your question. It's not if would I be lazy, would I be active? I wouldn't be at all. I would be a villain.
You could be an anti-hero. You'd be an anti-hero.
No, I'd be a villain. And that's
So you ain't gonna do no acts of good. It's all gonna be acts to benefit you.
No, well, okay. So I guess I would be an anti-hero.
Yes.
I definitely would make myself dictator of the world.
Oh God, here we go.
I mean, unless it's like an X-Men situation, there's other people with superpowers, and I just can't do it. But like, if I can't be a villain, like, because there's other heroes, and I'm like, I don't really want to fight. I just want to kind of take stuff over. Then I would definitely be very lazy. Would I help people? Yeah, if I see it. Am I going on patrol? No. Am I wearing a costume and like actively like no? If I see something, I'm gonna do something. But if I don't see it, hey, they be like, dang, I wish Jay would help us right now. Where is she? Home.
Oh,
Yeah. In the home that I pay for.
look. If my superpowers don't come with extra energy, people gonna be SOL.
Thank
Because
you.
look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rest.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sit down and relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know how good of a superhero I would be, because obviously I would choose all of Superman's powers.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I wouldn't be a dictator. I would absolutely help people, but I would also get tired and like, look, you saying that y'all can't help yourselves just a little bit?
It would
Like, I got to come save the day every day.
if you were a Superman type superhero, and like typically Superman, well, no, that's not true. It's Justice League. Okay. So say you were a Superman type hero, right?
Mhm.
It would be like the purge on Sundays because you would have your Sunday fun day. And people would be like, we know Bruce Man ain't coming out because of Sundays.
Nah, why I gotta be Bruce Man?
Well,
You could come up with no better name.
Well, whatever.
I ain't got no secret identity. I had to have
No.
I had to have a secret identity.
No,
because
we're
too
too
I got
lazy
to have
for that. You gonna put
I'd
some
be slipping up.
sunglasses on.
No, I'd be slipping up. I'm like, man, my food need to heat up. They take too long in the kitchen at a restaurant to just use my heat vision.
Right.
Just be using my freeze breath. Oh, you wasn't supposed to see that.
Oh,
I
my
forget
bad.
to take off my cape.
Yes.
Forget to take off my cape.
Yes.
My suit be sticking out. My sweat clothes be like, what is that underneath your sweatshirt?
I'm late.
Oh, it's just my suit.
I'm late somewhere. I just fly. I'm like, you know what? I got a doctor's appointment in 20 minutes. It is across town. I just take off in the middle of the street. In the middle of the street. People be like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah, that's a problem because my secret identity would be exposed. Plus, I would tell somebody.
Yeah.
I would tell.
You'd be like,
you know,
"Look."
I'm Bruce Man.
Guess what? You ain't never gonna believe this. Look what I can do.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm private, I am still kind of messy, and I do be telling my business sometimes. It be by accident, but I be telling my business. Somebody is going to know.
Mhm.
Bruce Mann is actually Bruce Anthony.
Yes.
The host of Unsolicited Perspectives. People be calling me and stuff, man. Like, don't you see this typhoon? It's coming. I was like, yeah, but it's Sunday Fun Day. Y'all gonna have to figure out what y'all want to do.
You're on your own. I mean, so what are the odds that this typhoon just happened to come on Sunday? Now I will be there for recovery efforts on Monday, and I will save who I can from the rubble. But today is Sunday.
Nah, man, look, I wouldn't want to be a superhero because
It's too much work.
It looks like in one of the scenes in one of the stills from the Superman movie, he is sitting down in the chair, putting on his boots, and it looks like he's like, I gotta go out here, do this again. And it's like, that's a never-ending job. I don't want that. I wouldn't be you and become a dictator. I
would make the world a better place.
A better place in
my
your
mind. Yes.
Yeah, there's an actual comic book strip, Injustice, Superman, where Superman finally is like, look, y'all gonna start doing things the right way, and it's not healthy.
Yeah.
People need to have freedom of choice, but people need to have freedom of choice.
They always choose the wrong thing. I'm tired of it.
The people
you can't give me some superpowers and then just let me watch people be dumb and toxic.
Oh, hold on. Being dumb and toxic is a right, okay? People have the right to be dumb and toxic. What they don't have the right to do is impose on other people's lives. So that's how I'd fix the world.
Not in Jay's
All these
world.
rules and laws where they're trying to impose on other people's lives, I'd be like, look, unless you want me to impose on your life, you're gonna leave their life the hell alone. That's what I would do.
But I would have, universal, basic income. Everybody would have health care. Honestly, I would probably get rid of money and do something like whatever the Star Trek system is. Like, they don't really have money in like Star Trek times and stuff.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either because I don't really watch Star Trek, but I know they don't have money. So like I would probably get rid of that because I mean a lot of the issues is around money and wealth and the aggregation of wealth and all that stuff. I get rid of all that crap.
Land is still wealth. How you gonna get rid of people owning land?
Nobody owns the land. I own the land.
See, no, I don't. I didn't decide it during this conversation. I don't never want you to have superpowers.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. People, there ain't no way the universe ever gonna give me those superpowers because I'm not gonna do the right thing.
All right, here's another stupid, silly question that I think is interesting. What if our kitchen appliances had personalities that could talk? What would they say to us?
I'm gonna tell you right now, my air fryer will be smoking a cigarette.
To be like that woman, the Popeyes woman meme where she was sitting outside Popeyes.
I was thinking that Mekhi Phifer meme where he just kind of had his head with that cigarette. That would be my air fryer.
My fridge would be mad at me. My fridge would be like, hey, bro, you ain't used this barbecue sauce in 2 years.
Yeah.
It has been past expired.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and throw this out? You see this little thing at the bottom of this little cabinet where you had some spinach that went bad and it spilled out in some green juice and you ain't wiping and clean it? Hey, man, can you clean me, please?
Yeah.
I don't really want to be dirty.
My fridge would be like, can I get a box of Arm & Hammer size steak? Because you won't get these onions out of here. They're way past due. Like, no, my kitchen would be cussing me out. I had to get rid of everything.
My cabinets be like, hey, man, can you organize this stuff? Because we got stuff overflowing. You shouldn't have to smash the door to close the cabinet. It's tight up in here. All right. It is real tight. My microwave would be like, clean me.
Yes.
So a lot of things in my kitchen would be like, clean me.
Yeah.
The outside of my kitchen always look clean. But if you open the refrigerator, you open that microwave.
If you look closely, that stove ain't wiped down.
No. The broiler in the stove it's been black.
Yes.
It's always been black.
Oh, well.
And he was like, I'm really silver.
Right.
I'm not supposed to be this color.
I'm not supposed to be black. I'm not supposed to be black.
My faucet would be like, when you gonna turn me off?
Right.
Okay. Why are you still running water? You ain't even in the room no more.
Hey, guess what? Tapping the water that come out is not gonna make it heat up faster. I'm working as fast as I can. I'm gonna bring you the hot water. Just give me a second.
My dishwasher would be begging to do his job. He's like, hey, you don't have to hand wash your dishes. I'm here to do the work. My oven would be saying the same thing. I'm tired of the air fryer doing everything for you. Can I get some use? I use the stove. I told you to use the oven. Oven be like, hey man, come on, man. Like, can we get some work here? And the air fryer be like, yeah, put him to work.
My pantry would be like, these potatoes are growing roots. You gonna eat them or no? No? Then get them out of here. Now it's just the whole kitchen talks, not just the appliances. The whole kitchen talks.
Basically, they cussing us out.
Yes.
Every chance they get, the kitchen is cussing us out. Don't get me started on the bathroom. My bathroom.
Don't get me started on my garbage disposal.
I barely use the garbage disposal.
Every time I turn it on, I'll be like, hey, I hate you. Can't put no chicken bones down here.
Time out. You putting chicken bones in the garbage disposal?
No, obviously not.
Okay. All right. I was about to say, because you just want to break your garbage disposal. I tell you.
I finally got it working again after the shot glass fell down in there.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, my bathroom would be like, look, man, you ain't got to scrub us every day. like
my bathroom would leave. It would come off the house. And I would just see part of my bathroom and there's just a hole where my bathroom used to be. It would just leave.
Like, I ain't dealing with this no more.
Yeah.
I'm done.
She don't appreciate us. She don't care about us. Let's just go. Tub, sink. This is the toilet talking. Let's go. Let's just separate and go.
My washer and dryer would be like, you have other clothes, you know. You don't got to keep wearing the same thing and using us every day. You got other clothes. I see it in the closet. It's right across from me. I see the clothes in the closet. Closet is overflowing. Use some of them clothes. You ain't got to use me as much as you using me. I'm barely working as it is.
My washer and dryer be like, you gonna come down here? We're down here. We work. We all hooked up and powered up and everything. You gonna come down here? You gonna come get these clothes out this washer? You gonna come get these clothes and put them in the dryer? They've been in here. You gotta rinse them again. I do it. I rinse them again. Just press start. Come down here.
My dryer would be like, hey, look, one cycle to dry is good enough. You ain't got to have your clothes crispy.
My dryer would be like, you don't need to season your clothes with that many dryer sheets. One dryer sheet.
The dryer is sitting there choking on dryer sheets. I need to go get us.
Clean some of the lint out your pockets. This damn lint tray is overflowing. I'm gonna blow up.
Basically, ladies and gentlemen, everything in our house would just complain to us.
Yeah, our whole house hates us.
Yeah, because we abused the hell out of our house.
Yep.
But those are just some silly stuff that we thought was funny for this YouTube exclusive.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.